What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV. So before I get started on this video, I want to say this. Yes, I erased my last video titled Girls, Girls, Girls. About 5,000 people saw it. A lot of people liked the video. However, I erased it because I would never want it to seem like I have anything but the utmost love and respect for my girl, Kimmy. She's there for me. Last night, for instance, I had a panic attack that was so bad I cried. But it was like, I mean, I can only take so much. I've had so much stress. And it's just, last night just piled up. So yeah, nothing but those utmost love and respect for my girl, Kimmy. What's up, Kimmy? So, get started with this video. I got a cool bookmarks and some stickers. You guys should check out the IG. Gotta break the glasses out now. Lessons and lattes. Maybe they'll say something. I'll throw it up in the comments. Their teachers, I've been talking to them for a while, Mr. and Mrs. Jones. In fact, I'm going to ask them for some help with some math. But lessons and lattes, they got a lot of cool programs going on. Shout out to homeboy Fat Pat from IE. What's up, brother? He sent me some Burton snowboard stickers. I love them. I love the brand Burton Snowboard. Hope you guys caught the video where I talked about me snowboarding in a wetsuit. Straight O'Neill, skin tight, zip up, brown wetsuit. Probably the only person ever in history of snowboarding to have done that. I got tricked. It was all crazy. You should check out the video. Be that as it may. What's up, homeboy Fat Pat from IE? Send me some cool stickers. You made a cool offer, too. You notice I'm not showing you the Rob Zombie sticker. We'll leave it at that. We'll talk later. Also, I want to say this. Someone sent me, I don't want to say their name, $5 on a Cash App. Hey, homeboy, my bad. It's like all I have. No, dude. Don't apologize for $5. I love $5. If you want to shoot me $5, homeboy, I'll receive it all day long. Let me just throw this out there. YouTube is how I survive. That's my only income, YouTube. What they pay me on the 21st and donations I get. Not working, have nothing else going on. Still haven't got my stimulus. What the hell? There's no way they sent it on the 26th. Freaking lying. Government lies, man. Straight lies. So I know you guys are the ones that keep me going, and I appreciate it. Shout out to Bama Boy. Shout out to Donkeywood. And oh yeah, David. I've been wanting to shout out to homeboy David. He watches all my videos, and he always says, "What's up, Splinter?" And so I want to do a shout out soon to all the people who support me. And there's a channel, prison channel out of New York. It's been Rikers Island. I was going to shout him out, but he changed his name. So I got to look at his name. So I got some shout outs coming. So let's get on with the video. Rest in peace, boxer. Good homeboy. Mike Lewis died, I believe, last Sunday. He got shot. That's all I know. I'm just going to say what the news told everybody. And he's a really tough dude. Rest in peace. His name's Boxer. I don't know. I know some boxer. I mean, if your name's Boxer, man, you better know how to fight. This dude definitely knew how to fight. In fact, one time I was told he didn't like me. He was mad at me. I was like, what? I was in Max Mead with homeboy Ironwood. He said when he came through, getting arrested, or he's going from pre-trial to the farmers, I don't know, he was doing some movement. They're in Holy Tank. He's with Mike Lewis, boxer. And Boxer's like, yeah, well, homeboys are here. Ironwood's like, Splinter, named a couple other names. And Boxer's like, well, I'm going to be beating some ass then. That's what Ironwood told me. And I was like, well, did he mention my name? Like, Splinter, I'm going to beat his ass? He's like, no, but he sure gave that impression. I was like, damn. I was dating his cousin, well, off and on. I mean, I never hit her, did nothing. But you know how sometimes family get mad? It's like, that's all I can guess. Like, I don't know. But I heard he's mad at me. I was like, not looking forward to running into that dude with him mad. And then chip on this. I get out. Hanging out with these chicks in Rexon. 3 different girls. They're friends. I have a homeboy. He's been bugging me, wanting to buy my Cadillac belt buckle. Bugging me, wanted to pay me way more than I paid for it, this Cadillac belt buckle. I wouldn't really want to sell it. Then someone gave me a cool belt buckle. You could take a lid off and I could drink out of it and stuff. I put this belt buckle on. I had the Cadillac. I was like, I'm going to sell it to homeboy. He's a good dude. He's been bugging me. Called him up. Hey, you want that belt buckle? He said, come through. Had these 3 girls take me all the way from Rexon to Oildale. Go and knock on the door. Boxer. Mike Lewis answers. And I'm under the impression that he must have beat my ass. I'm like, man, I probably turned white and then 2 shades of green and start like getting nauseous. Like, hyperventilating, give me a bag. He's that tough. You guys think about putting a lot on it? No, dude's tough. Like, would not want to sling him with him. He wouldn't even be, he'd whip my ass hella quick. So he answered the door, and I'm like, damn, I don't want to beat, especially in front of these 3 girls. I just wanted to get the belt buckle sold and get the hell out of here. And he goes, hey, what's up, buddy? Oh, hey, what's up, boxer? And then I went to homeboy's room. She's back there kicking it, getting the belt buckle. We're talking. And he's like, you know who that is? I go, yeah, I know who it is. So I left. But I was in homeboy, boxer sitting on the couch talking to some chick. I wanted to run out. I wanted to take off running. In fact, I wanted to leave out of homeboy Aaron's window. Hey, dude, kind of sleep out of your bedroom window? But no. I mean, come on. You gotta keep it real. You gotta keep it gangster all the time. I'll take an ass beating. I don't give a fuck. So I walked down the hallway and sat at the bar for a while. For just like half a millisecond. Before it did seem like I ran out. So if Mike realized later, wait a minute, that was Splinter? Oh, he came and left really fast. No, so I like parlayed for like just a split second. And then I left. So he knows who I am. He never said nothing about me being mad at me. So I really don't know. The first time I ever met him, trip on this, in county jail on the farm. On the farm, county jail, I'm playing basketball with this dude. Called himself Leonardo. And whenever he would introduce himself, he thought he looked like Leonardo DiCaprio. He'd always be fixing his hair. He introduced himself, he's like, hey, what's up, my name's Leonardo. He'd say, because I look like Leonardo DiCaprio. People are like, wait, Leonardo who? I mean, what the fuck? I mean, whenever he did that, it just embarrassed me that I was with him. I felt embarrassed for him. He'd say, what's up, homeboy, Leonardo? Because I look like Leonardo DiCaprio. I was like, dude, leave the last part off, homeboy. Like, huh? So, him and I are playing basketball. I can't remember what it was, but if you missed a shot or something, you had to do a push-up. So I'm doing a push-up. Mike Lewis, I hadn't even really met him yet, sitting with somebody else on the patio, and they could see the basketball court. And he said, hey, man, he said, every time you go down to your push-up, that dude disrespects you. I didn't know what he was doing. I go, no, he wouldn't do that. He's my homeboy. And he goes, no, he's not your homeboy if he was doing that. So I looked at the dude, and I was like, what is he doing, you know? I didn't know him all that good. Just met him right here on the farm, kind of jealous time. He'd been kicking it for a couple weeks. So I missed another shot, but went to go do a push-up, and I noticed he was walking over to me. So I got up real fast and thinking, what the fuck is this dude doing, man? So we quit playing basketball, and later on went to the dorm, we're hanging out, and he starts, like, making fun of me in front of some people, saying that, because I rolled a cigarette and it came unrolled. But I had a fireball in my mouth, your tongue gets all red and your lips. And I licked it with that fireball mouth, and it did. It didn't, the glue didn't stick. And so it came unrolled, and he was making fun of me. So I was like, well, he was disrespecting me on the basketball court, and I was making fun of me. This dude ain't my friend. So I said, man, you act like a bitch, fool. Because those are fighting words. I said, well, you always play with your hair. You don't look like Leonardo DiCaprio, dog. You straight bitch on yours. He goes, what? Him and I start slinging him, start fighting him. Only time I've ever seen this happen, he stopped in the middle of a fight and fixed his hair. He was like fixing his hair, and I'm like swinging him, he's swinging at me, and wait, hold up real quick. Like, damn, fool. Yeah, I didn't like that fool after that. And I never seen him anymore. Usually when you go to jail and you bump into people, I mean, like Mike Lewis, for instance, continue to see him over the years. It's the only time I've ever seen that fool. Leonardo. So, be that as it may, what else am I going to say? Mike Lewis, they call him Boxer. He was in a UFC fight even. Cage fighting. They used to have this thing called the Dome over on East 21st Street in Union, and they would have bands there that played concerts, and they would do UFC. And Boxer Mike Lewis went over there and fought someone. I didn't see it, but I heard from a lot of people that he was beating the dude's ass. He was getting him, but then dude threw a punch and got him in the solar plexus and ended it. I mean, dude, man, you can go on and on about the solar plexus, man. Do not underestimate that or a body shot. Period. What's funny is you could do way more damage, it seems like, with a body shot or something like that, but when you get in a fight with people, decide to go for the face. Want that knockout. I mean, sure, it might look good with a bloody lip, whatever, oh, you really smashed him. But dude, no. I mean, I've been taken out by body shots, hurt way worse than a punch in the face. For instance, told the story, I got a video called I got knocked out. I broke in this dude's car. I didn't like him. I'll briefly tell the story again. Fuck it. I didn't like this fool. He came over, he'd rent my homeboy Steve's room so he could, do something to his old lady. But I didn't like how he throws business out there. He'd be like, hey man, I'm getting ready to, break my lady's back. I'm going to put the smash on, take her to Pound Town. And just, dude, it's like, I felt embarrassed for her again. I felt embarrassed. Like, dude, why are you talking about your lady like that? I thought he was a creep. I couldn't stand this fucking fool. And legend has it he's supposed to be some federal, prison guard, and he was fucking big old buff dude. Just didn't like his attitude. So he rented the room up my boy Steve's and go there and break his old lady's back, took her to Pound Town. I break in his car. I steal a laptop, and he had like a quarter-pound of weed, and he was always like, how you make bags out, and so nuggets fell everywhere. Gathered up some weed, like some deodorant, some other shit, broke into his car. Now, everyone in that apartment complex is on drugs with the business, and I didn't think anyone would snitch me out. I knew everybody, but this one chick lived in this corner apartment. She didn't talk to anybody. She was a square. She just went to work and stayed in her apartment. I mean, now, after this happened, I guess she was like always on her window paying attention, because she told on me. Told the dude that I broke into his thing. I didn't know that. All I knew is like a day or so later, I'm over there. He comes walking out of the apartment. He's walking towards me, pissed. I knew he knew. Hello. He walks up and swings, one punch, boom, knocks me out. I always thought that he hit me in the back of the head, like with a big old white hook, because I had a knot in the back of my head. But now I realize it's when I fell and hit the ground. But he did something to my ribs. Wow. When I walked away, I was clutching my ribs. Not my face, not my head. Fuck that knot. My ribs. It hurt like a month. I don't know if he kicked me, punched me, or what, but did something. That body shot was with the business. But after he did that and I got up, then I went to homeboy's house, got a big old butcher knife. I rushed at him, made it look good. Like, what motherfucker knocked me out? And he was getting into his car like this, trying to get something out of the trunk. I think he came out like, I don't know. But hey, I forgot to say something. And then we'll get back to body shots. Someone made a good idea, told me to make videos about lawyers. Yeah, like any good lawyer stories, court. And trip on this, man. One time I'm in court. When you go to court, there's a long bench, and they cram you all in. You're like shoulder to shoulder. It's a wooden bench, and you sit there, and they, public defender comes by and tells you like you're charged, whatever. So we're sitting there, and there's a dude who's on the end, and there's a hand rest like this, His lawyer came up and went like this. Dude sitting down, his lawyer goes like this. Hope you guys can see me. Dude sitting here, foot up on the stool, like this. Like, yeah, man, they're offering you a year. And dude just like, foot right here, straight. I can't see you, straight. Wow, dude, nuts up on his face, that lawyer, can't believe he did that. I was sitting there watching like, damn, I would've like, wham, did a straight headbutt. Couldn't believe it. If you're gonna be fighting a case, do not get a public defender. Do whatever you can, talk to your homeboys, family, scrape up, get a lawyer, because public pretenders, the dump trucks, suck. Trip on this. One time I'm walking down the street, syringe in my pocket. Cop pulls me over, writes me a ticket, takes the syringe away to go to court. I'm like, they're legal. I bought it at Walgreens. Like, I had the receipt in my house. Like, what? They made them legal. They're not illegal anymore. It's not paraphernalia. The cop goes, all right, whatever, run me a ticket. I go to court. First, I go to the public defender's office before I go to court. They send me a little letter in the mail to meet him. She goes, okay, they're offering you 10 days. I go, 10 days for what? She goes, that syringe. I go, I had the receipt. I bought it at freaking Walgreens. What do you mean? She goes, no, 10 days. I go, it's not illegal. She goes, bring the receipt to court. I'm going to give you 10 days. She goes, show up to court with the receipt, hand to my public pretender, she hand to the prosecutor, and they all kind of looked at it like stuck on stupid. Like, they couldn't believe it. Like, they did not know they're legal. I bought it at Walgreens. Like, come on, stay on top of your game, man. So then they're like, okay, drop the target, see you later. Imagine had I not put up a fight and told them about the receipt, they would have given me straight 10 days. For doing nothing. They don't care. So, be that as it may. Yeah, I'll come up with like lawyer type videos. And school is kicking my ass. Kicking my ass! Dude, schools get me, man. A couple nights ago, I spent 3 hours from 5 p.m., 8 p.m. on 4 math questions. Got me. And you know what? After 3 hours working on those 4 problems, they're wrong. It was 15 questions, and it was a very important test. 11 right, 4 wrong. Those 4 last ones wrong. What it is square footage of a room. I don't want to get, start babbling off math. Square footage of a room, and you'll say it's 10 foot length, because you multiply length times width. Say 10 foot by 15, you multiply it, there's your square footage. But wait a minute, he doesn't want it in foot and inches, like 1 foot with a little squiggly line and 3 inches, little squiggly line. He wants it in decimal feet. And it's in fraction. So you gotta take it down, reduce it, whatever, and turn it into decimal. Hardcore. I tried watching YouTube videos, tried to do all this kind of stuff. Now my teacher's like, looked at all 4 wrong, come back to school on Wednesday with the right answers, and I'll change your grade. That's at a D. I'll get an A if I get those 4 answers right, which I need to do, I'm gonna do, but I spent 3 hours on them. School's getting me. It's pretty difficult, man. But, and I'm no dummy. But it's just, I get overwhelmed easy, that's what it is. And a lot of math, I was never really good at math in the first place. And so actually, I'm going to tell you the truth, this class, I'm in a 5-week class, blueprint class. Last night is Wednesday, 5 weeks is over. I have to have all homework, everything in, it's not turned in by Thursday at 9 o'clock. And right now I have a 55%. I have an F currently. So I have a bunch of homework I have to turn in. I'm going to be calling my teacher, texting him like, oh, get this shit done. I'm not going to get that F, man. So, be that as it may, that's why I've not been up to date on the videos as much as I should be. To the school. But I gave you this one. The reason why I didn't do Woods, remember I was going to do IE Riverside Woods, so I'm going to have to sit down and take a little more time. So, anyways, this one I was able to kind of throw together. And I wanted to give respect to Mike Lewis, boxer. He's a good dude. His dad, there's 2 dudes way back in the day, Ronnie and Lonnie Lewis, with the business. Straight knockout artists, big dudes, just like smashing people. I don't know which one is his dad. One of them is his dad. And his mom, Ms. Marcy, is a good homegirl of mine. I've known her forever. Good, solid homegirl. I caught the chain one time from county jail to Wasco with one of the Lewis brothers. I don't know if it was Ronnie or Lonnie. There's a dude from NLR caught the chain with us. He had Nazi on his forehead, swastikas everywhere, NLR, all Swazis NLR. And what happened is, Ronnie or Lonnie, which one of them has a son that's NLR, and he's mad about it. So we're in the holding tank, and he's dude, and he's got to be in his 60s now, but I'm telling you, back in the day, man, with the business, still with the business, pushes up on him. He's like, you're NLR? NLR dude just looked at the ground, dinner, peed on himself. He's like, yeah, you guys got my son into that shit. Fuck that shit. NLR didn't say, Nathan, homeboy. Like that. So, yeah. Rest in peace, Boxer, Mike Lewis. Good, solid dude, man. His whole family. They're all good people, man. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Body shots, though. In county jail. One of the first times ever. Before they turned it into D-Pod, they have what they call rolling lockouts. I think there's 10 cells on top, 10 cells on the bottom. Now they only open 5 at a time. They used to open all of them because someone got killed. Maybe I'll tell the story. 5 at a time. This is before that, when they were open all of them. And I'm there in D-Pod, and my cellie is a dude named Gage. We're only white dudes. I think there might be like an old man, white dude up on the top tier. Pretty much only white dudes. All Southsiders. A couple black dudes. So, I'm next on the phone. Day room, a Southsider gets the phone. I tell him, hey, who's got it next? He goes, you do. Cool, I'm next. So I'm kind of walking laps. And I see one of his homies, another Southsider, come up and start talking to him. So I get close. It's like ear hustle. Like, why is he close? He's going to ask for next. Hope he knows I have next. So I'm kind of close. And he goes, hey, Splinter, I'm going to give homeboy a 3-way real quick. And I said, yeah, you know, cool, right on. 3-way, cool. He's doing it on his phone time, so whatever. So I continued walking laps. Then I noticed the guy who had the phone, who was first, get the 3-way, walked away. 3-way was done. He hung up the phone, and that dude had 3-way, sat down and made a phone call. And you know what? I really wasn't even going to say nothing. Because I figured maybe the 3-way, they said, hey, yeah, I'm home, call back. I thought, no, fuck, maybe he was fighting the case. But he was on there for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. After that, my blood just started boiling. Like, dude, you straight disrespected me. He knew I was fucking next, man. So I went and told my cell, Gage, hey, dude, the Southside, he was in our cell. Writing a letter, whatever. I said, dude, the Southside just disrespected me, bro. I was next and pulled the shit with a 3-way. I gotta handle it. I gotta do something. I was gonna talk. I was gonna tell the dude who said I was gonna say I was next. Somebody, what the fuck, you know, give them a chance to apologize, whatever. So me and Gage go out there, and he just starts swinging. Walks over to this table. He Southside, they weren't even involved. Start swinging on them. Start fighting. So then I start fighting, and I'm doing pretty good. So what else want to do? And then someone comes, and I know they're running. Cause I heard are running, and they just body shot me, dude. And I crumbled. I think I whelped like a dog that got kicked. Oh. Dropped me. I didn't even want to get up, dude. I think I tinkled a little bit. I didn't like fizz up. Knocked the breath out of me. And damn. Time I got up, yeah, I was clutching my side for a minute. And they sent Gage and I both to the farm after that. No punishment for nothing. Cops came in, ran everybody down, sent us to the farm. And about a month later, a Southsider who took the phone, said the 3-way came in, showed up at my dorm. I was like, hey, what's up, dog? We didn't even bring it up. I'm gonna play some pinochle. Squashed. I think it was like a month later, I think my side was still hurting. I was like, yeah. Physics. Body shots ain't that nice. One time I'm in Oldale. Kid about this homegirl at her mom's pad. The only reason I was there because I was looking for my old lady. We've been fighting, and I was like, she'll eventually come by here. And I'll be like, aha! I even parked my car around the corner, all that. So I'm there hanging out, and this chick's like, can you put this tent? They had like a little duplex thing in Oildale, like a little tiny yard. Can you put a tent up? Give like a tent in a bag, you know, with the stakes, whatever. Yeah, I'll put this tent. So I started to put it up, and dude, there had to be a concrete foundation with just like a little bit of dirt sprinkled over. It wasn't like real ground, because I was trying to hammer the stakes in. They just bend. I was there for like an hour, dude. I never got one stake in. I was dude, has anyone else tried to put this tent in? Is that why you're asking me? Like, it can't be done? Like, what is under this ground? Like, the dirt is just rock hard. Just couldn't get it up. So his fool comes over that I had punked earlier, like about a week earlier. I was in county jail. His dad, I was there with his dad. His dad went out there and said, hey, dude, check my son. He's not on the team. He's fucking up. He's not supposed to do what he's supposed to do. So I went to his house. I saw him. I said, hey, your dad's mad at you, homeboy. You're dropping the ball. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. You're picking up shit supposed to go to him and go in. You're keeping it for yourself. You're going to be in fucking deep shit. You better make it right with your dad. I put him on blast in front of everybody. And he was like, and if you don't like that, we can fucking sling him. So I know he wanted his run backs. He just wasn't. Sometimes you're not in a fighting mood. You know, he just wasn't, you know, whatever. And he's like, yeah, he just, you know, I was pushing up on him. He didn't want nothing. Then later at Oildale, when I'm doing the tent, he comes over, and I think he thought maybe I just brought the tent over. He felt disrespected. Like, what the fuck are you putting this tent up? He didn't even know the homegirl asked me to. So he's talking shit about the tent. It's probably what Max had punked 1 week earlier. So we're squared off, and he cheap shot at me. What he did is he looked. Made me think someone was coming behind. So when I looked, boom, cracked me. And then we locked